Hi, so this is a video for um, for both of you to have it here, so that we can you have you can give me your feedback, um, and you didn't have the time because your father had to leave the meeting, and for even for Sergio to see it the second time. So yeah, basically, um, I already explained the correlations part. You already know. And then on the regressions, I did mainly the regressions on here. I did on resilience um, and revenues. Yeah, resilience and revenues. There is, as we already talked, um, on resilience, women are more resilient than men, or it is a significant being women, it is significant on the level of resilience, and it is a positive as a woman because women assumes this, the value of zero. So the more close to you are to zero, like a lesser value on gender, the higher you have on resilience. These are another test that um, failed a bit on to have an important variable. Um, yeah, this was very close. The revenues can be significant. I'm going to put this in yellow. Can be significant at the 10% level of confidence for resilience, which is also quite nice because the resilience, yeah, it is nice that there are a positive correlation between resilience and the revenues, the increase of revenues in percentage. Then again for resilience, I tried with I was lowering the number of variables to try to extract some value in them, some significance in them. It didn't work as I was um, pretending. I pretended to work. Then here the same thing happened. So this is regression for participants. Of course, in the participants, I made a lot of use of resilience because this is a variable that is not present in the files, the tablets at all, because the non-participants don't have don't have results index. So in the regressions of them all, I added two variables here. Actually, I had three. This is the perception, the final perception. So remember, like the five, it is definitely will survive, and then the one is definitely is going to fail. So that's the actual value of perception. I added the participant dummy variable because, yeah, of course, we are in the all of the non and participant, so that's why we wanted to have it like this. And then I added the logarithmic value of increased revenues, absolute value, and increase number of customers, absolute value also. Um, on the logarithmic of increased revenues, we have a significant, which is the participant. So being a participant, it is a significant and a positive, um, as a positive and a significant effect on your revenues, on the increase of your revenues during this period, during the 6 months. Again, the 6 months is not the same for every year. There are all the participants on P1 and P2. So during the 6 months, not during the same 6 months. Um, doing now the employees, trying to extract the same information. That would be very good if we had extracted this information. Unfortunately, it's not it's not significant, the participation factor. but it is the revenues which make sense, and it gives like some strength, and yeah, it makes sense to be significant in this occasion. I try to go a bit deeper on the employees um, variable. I think this is very nice to have, of course. Jobs position, and again, it failed on the. I was trying to isolate a bit the participant here, yeah, but it didn't actually. It made it worse, so it was not successful on that part. Then the customer acquisition, which is not the customer acquisition, but the increase on the paying customers. Um, and then again, we have a positive uh, influence on the participation in the program. This is very cool because here we can explore the social media and the product and service management workshops that were given to participants, and of course not to non-participants. The rest of them, yeah, we cannot extract anything from here. So yeah, here we have employees and revenues as like one very cool variables to have as dependent on the participation in the program. Then to the t-tests, this is good because I used as base the regressions to make the t-tests to yeah to have the confirmation that separated by condition. In this case, it is participant condition, participants and non-participants. In here, I will have the perception because I think it's also a very good indicator, and the P&L to the to this like discrimination from participants and non-participants. So here, from the employees' um, perspective, a change. We have a very good value. It is significant. There's a difference in the means of the percentage change in the employees number. Both of them are negative. I already explained this on the tourism sector. The tourism sector impacted negatively both the non-participants and participants in this variable. Of course, it was a very affected area, and expecting something positive from the employees change, that would be like a miracle. So it's not nothing to be worried because we can discriminate from participants and non-participants. Like this is our goal here, and it is significant. So we we had impact. The program had impact on the job positions um, in those cities and in those regions. Passing to the employee part, this is a bit tricky. The employee absolute values, this showed to be not um, significant in the regression model, and I wanted to go a bit deeper on this. I have a problem to solve here because the variances are simply not close. There's a significance different, like the standard deviation is the double. Um, so of course it is like 4 times more, right? Because it is to the power of 2. To the power of 2 is 4. And it showed not to be significant here. And I used a different test, which is assuming an equal variances. And there is one parameter that um, I can change in the test, and I think I will do it to check if this is really it. I already talked said to Sergio an interesting thing like the unwanted values, which are here, right? They are higher in the non-participants, even though that there are more participants than non-participants. But even though that the so the percentage is way higher of negative here in the non-participants. And then on the good part, it is actually higher on the blue. So this is a good sign. The worst thing it is the mode here it is lower than the mode for the non-participants. But yeah, again, I think it's something that I will try to get to go more deep. Um, yeah, this is the study of it. So the test by sector. This is good to extract information on the tourism sector. I give like three tests: the agriculture, tech, and mobility. There are three different sectors to go against the tourism, and what we find out is that they are more resilient in tourism, and then they add a negative result, what significantly lower result on the employee. So again, reinforcing that the tourism was the more affected sector amongst this all. So in resilience they are on top because of the degree of shutdown, and then on the employee they are badly because they were very hurt by the crisis. This is just to confirm that. And then we have an interesting fact here. We already saw it. This is the confirmation that women have more resilience here. Uh, I can go deeper here if we decided to include this. Let's see if it is because the businesses owned by women are are smaller, if they do the assignments better. So yeah, let's let's see that. Yeah, so it's the value it is significant, but the means are significant in the resilience, and they are not significant in the yeah in the profit and losses. So yeah, this is nice information that we can extract from here. Yeah, and that's it. About the round two and round three scores, of course, this is some of them are estimated. I didn't use them because, as you can see here, both in P1 and P2 non-participants, it's more blanks than filled values. So it was not like yeah, it was not fair to use this variable.